Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Kiley here with Martial Arts America Team Navarre. This will be your junior adult advanced class of the day. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. All right, and the goals today are going to be to review samurai set as much as we have covered, as well as start to build the kick combinations with all the kicks that are in the form and start to piece those together. Normally we do kicks before a couple of rotations ago, we would do them all individually. Now we're kind of getting to where we're taking and making them more functional, making them more useful, and piecing all the kicks together, okay, to make it a little bit easier to remember. So we'll start building that today with your wheel kick and your step wheel kick, as well as working on sentence number 18, reviewing all of it, and then adding on to sentence number 19, hopefully having almost all of that done today as well. All right, so feet together, bow, shake your hands up, shake it side to side, up and down. We're also going to check in on, we worked on our full splits challenge last week. Want to check in on that and see how that's going. Working on balance week this week, so we're going to go over your balance test, which you guys are very well aware of how to do, and just kind of review that a little bit. So a lot of things to do. Take a step out, stretch down, over to your left side. Over to your right side, stretching out the back of your leg. Bend your left knee. Try to keep that foot flat instead of rolling it over to the back of your foot and continuing to stretch your hamstring. We're trying to start working on to stretching the inside of our leg. You do that by keeping that foot and that hip rolled down, leaning into it, stretching out this part. If you can't get this low, that's okay. You can be up like this as long as you're leaning into what's going on and you're pushing your hip backwards a little bit. Switch sides, same idea. Sit all the way down. Good. Both legs out. We're working on our full splits this week. Good. And again, your focus is on keeping that chest up nice and tall, making your stretch and your split as real as possible. So instead of having to force yourself and jam your legs into an uncomfortable position, put it as far as you can make it go, and then try to go just a little bit further every single day is the goal. Keep your chest up nice and tall, over to the left side. Okay, potentially if you've already stretched today, that would be the goal. Hopefully you stretched over the weekend. If you want your stretches to feel better during class, try to stretch in the morning too. So if this is your first time stretching today, that might be why you're not as stretchy as you would like to be. Okay, if you stretch early in the morning or just right when you wake up, whenever that is, then it helps that if this is your second or third time working your split, you will be more stretched out. You will have a better stretch. Stretch this way. Back in the middle, lean forward. Again, make sure when you're leaning forward, you have good posture. Having good posture doesn't mean you're sitting up straight. It does. It means your back is straight, your chin is up, but you can do that and lean at the same time. Okay, breaking posture means you round your back. You lean it over like this. And so I can fold myself over while keeping good posture by leaning my hands out. That is the goal here. Back in, one more time left. One more time right. Another good habit to do when you're stretching, okay, we're going to stretch back forward the last time, is always you want to breathe out. You want to expel your breath. So what you do is you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, that's when you lean into your stretch slowly, almost like you're deflating a balloon. Very good, because it keeps your body a little bit more calm and a little less stressed out, so it's easier and it's relaxed, so it helps stretch better. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out. So a lot of times what I notice is students, when they try to force themselves into a stretch, it causes them to stretch and it causes them to lean. And you can kind of see from just the way I'm talking that I'm forcing it. And by doing that, it causes your stomach. You can do that if you try to lean into what you're doing. You can see and feel everything tighten up. And when it does that, it kind of it holds everything in place and stops you from really relaxing into your stretch. So make sure as you're doing any stretch, you breathe out. Let's grab and pull it in. Shake it out. Stand up, feet together. Very good. And bow. Let's step out into Kimai stance and warm our punches up. Body squats down nice and strong. Left hand is out. Right hand is pulled back in nice and tight like a bow and arrow. And then when you pull this hand back, make sure this hand strikes out nice and strong and gets that good rotation. Ready? One punch and go. It's okay to breathe out. And go. Go. Ready? Go. Bend your knees a little bit more. Keep that stance strong. Ready? Go. Excellent. Go. One more time. Go. 2 punches. Bend those knees. Ready? Go. Excellent. Go. A little bit lower. Who's faster, the boys or the girls? 2 punches. Go. Very good. Feet together. Awesome. And bow. Let's warm up our body a little bit before we start our form. We're going to work some jumping jacks nice and smooth. We're just going to do 10, nice and easy. Try to get the pace down. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent job. More coordination drills we're working on. You're going to work on the switching of the feet. Good. While the hands are still going up and down. Okay, so let's go ahead and preload it. Put one foot in the front, one foot in the back. Doesn't matter which one. Good. Put your hands down by your side. You're going to jump and switch your feet and lift up your hands. Ready? Go. And then jump, switch your feet again, and pull them back down to start. Good. And then put them together. 1, 2. Ready? Go. 1, 2. So we're going to do that all the way to 10. Each jump counting as 1. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. I think we're loose. We're going to jump right into your balance kicks and review that real fast. Just make sure the technique is what we need it to be. So at this point, if you want to grab a chair or to get next to a table or a counter or have a little brother or sister or just something next to you that you can hold on to, you don't have to have something. If you're like the master of balance, you can do this just by standing still and strong. That's perfectly fine. If you want something near you just to help reinforce good technique, I'm also okay with that. Okay, now whatever we have next to us, it's helping us stay up. It's not holding us up. Okay, so that's kind of priority number 1. Make sure when you're doing this, it's okay to lean back a little bit. Okay, the kicks don't have to be head high, but I need them somewhere around your waistline. I just can't have them down here because that's not really making us better. Okay, think like sparring. For the points to count, have to be above the belt. So your kicks for me need to be, since we're going to do a lot of kicks, they just need to hover around the belt line. Okay, so a little bit below the belt, I can get away with that. Okay, but if it's like knee high, I promise you can do better. So have your hand near or just like resting on something, but not leaning and holding you up. We're going to do 10 kicks with our leg going this way. Good. Or you can do them facing me, whichever is most comfortable for you. And again, pick your favorite leg, whatever leg you're the best with, and do that one. Lift it up. Notice my body leans back a little bit. Okay, just enough to kind of counterbalance myself, but I'm not leaning backwards because it starts to knock me down. Lean back just a little bit, but not a lot of it. All right, 10 kicks together as a team. Stay with me. Don't go ahead of me. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and smooth. We're not going fast right now. We're not doing that many kicks right now. We're just going slow and helping our body and our brain kind of make those connections, reminding itself of how to do these kicks. I know you know how to do balance kicks, but it's been, for a lot of us, it's been 3 months. It's been a little while, so it's going to take some time to knock that rust off. All right, so now we're going to do 20. We'll do what's called the hover hand. That means your hand's near whatever you're holding on to if you need to hold on to something, but you're not kicking and holding at the same time. It's hovering while you're kicking, and if you start to wobble or lose your balance, you can grab onto it, but that means you're going to stop kicking by holding your leg in the air. Okay, so it's here. When I let go, it's like flipping a light switch. Then I can start kicking. 1, 2. When I lose my balance, good, grab onto it until you regain it. Then let go again. We're doing 20 this time. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're looking what you're kicking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent job. Rechamber it, put it back down nice and slow. Okay, and then of course from there you can go 30, 40, 50, as many as you want. The numbers you would need, red belts, okay, your goal number for your stripe is 80. Okay, red black belts, it's 90. Good, and again, we have that balance board goal. For you guys, you can get as many as you want. Okay, and I'll go over it again into class, but the Champions Point Challenge, okay, a couple of the challenges are, the first one is just doing the things required in class, doing the kicks you need to earn your stripe. So if you can do 80 kicks for a red belt or 90 kicks for a red black belt, okay, that's challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is where things start getting interesting, which is doing that same number of kicks or more with your less dominant side. So that means if you normally kick with your right leg, good, go ahead and knock that one out and get that challenge done, and then come back and see how many your left leg can do. Okay, see if you can get that stripe number or more with your less dominant leg. Okay, there's another challenge in there to see if it's the family challenge. If your parent or sibling can do 25 kicks more. Now, I will say this, that it has to be a parent or sibling that's not in martial arts. And so if you're Aiden Spady and Eli Spady then does the 25 or more kicks, that doesn't work because he's also a student. I know what you guys are going to do. So make sure it's somebody that's not in martial arts has to do the number of kicks, that the 25 kicks or more, okay, to get the family challenge checked off. Okay, I want to make sure I make that clarification. All right, so from here, we're going to go 30 kicks now. We kind of rested our leg. Again, you're focused on going slow and doing them properly. All the way out, all the way back in. Okay, 30 slow is more impressive than 50 fast. Ready? 30 slow with me, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Very good. Now, a cool little thing, parents, you guys can do while you're working with your balance kickers is if you don't have a target at home. I hear that a lot. I don't have a target. I don't want them to kick me, and the couch cushions aren't strong enough. Totally get that. Okay, balance kicks aren't meant to be full power. Okay, so what you can simply use is a noodle. Okay, if with a noodle, okay, you can hold it away from your body, hold it up either out like that or up like this, and it kind of resembles that paddle target. So if you can't get a paddle target yet, or a regular target, you can use a noodle either by doing like this and then just kicking this part. Good, like that. 1, 2, 3. Good. Or you can simply, if you need more surface area, you can fold it in half like that. It almost resembles a paddle, and they have more to kick. 1, 2, 3. You can hold it up, and they can kick it that way. There's options, but it's just a nice, easy, kind of quick solution to a different target, or just something for them to aim at and hit while them still having to practice and have a lot of accuracy because there's not a lot of weight to it, so they have to control what they're doing. So that's an option if you need it. Good. Made it. Good. Next we're going to work on is your form, samurai set, adding on to what we already know. Okay, so what we're going to do, because we have the hardest part of the form are those wheel kicks. So we're going to get to the wheel kicks. We're going to practice them a little bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to show what comes after it so we don't get too fixated on those wheel kicks, okay? So starting with samurai set, bow. It's about to say martial arts, America, samurai, set, step back, hands up, yeah, back fist. Kemai side punch, looping back fist, spinning back fist, punch, back leg round kick, set it in front, double switch of the feet, axe kick with the back leg, with the left leg, putting it behind you, grab with the right hand, turn over the right shoulder, good, put your right knee up, left knee down, punch with your left hand down, turn back to the front, high block, punch, stand up, double switch, advancing axe kick, step, kick, set in the front, step forward and turn around. So now your back is to me, okay? Just for a little bit. Back fist with the left hand, punch with the right hand, back leg round kick with the right foot and set it down in front of you. Okay, from here, take your left foot, sneak it behind your right foot, turn your eyes back to the camera, back to the front, cross your hands over the top, pull them down. Step back with your right foot, hands up. Good, and then from there you're going to sharpen your fingers, chop underneath, this is the fancy part we practiced, and then block with your left hand, push down, pivot, and inverted punch with your right arm. Good, from here, back leg round kick with your right leg. Okay, and this is where we got to last week. We started these wheel kicks, okay? So we're going to review them a little bit. Again, we're kicking that way, and then we're going to turn and kick behind us, and then we're going to keep turning and kick that way, and then keep turning and kick to the front. So it's 4 kicks, but they're the same kick to 4 different locations, but you're using the same leg. Okay, so we're using our left leg. We're spinning this way every single time. Good, so from here we just did the round kick, boom. Okay, so you're going to turn to the left. You're going to wheel kick with your left leg. Good, around, strike, put it back behind you. So you should be spinning, good, counterclockwise. Okay, you're going to spin to the left again, kicking behind you, kicking the opposite direction. Kick behind you, put it behind you. So your left foot's in the back, facing, your back should be to the camera. Your left foot's in the back. Keep spinning to the left, kick with your left foot again. Good, and then one more time to the front. Boom, drop it down. Left knee is up. Your right hand punches. Okay, so this is the part we're adding on to, okay? Your right hand's punching down. Your left knee is up. Your left hand punches down. Good, your right hand is going to reach around your head. It goes across, in front of your head, almost like you're checking your temperature. Good, and it goes around the left, and then it chops to the front. Very good. Okay, you can't really see that, so I'm going to slide closer and mirror you. Okay, so you're here, and it's going like this. Good, so again, we're together. It's going, your left knee is up, your right knee is down. We're going to the left, okay? We need to chop this way, But I need to chop with an open hand. Instead of getting power like this, you go around your head just to build that whip motion. So I go around just to wind up my hand so I can then chop it. Okay? If that's confusing right now, just simply take that right arm, pull it behind your head like this, and then chop it out. And we'll get this motion down later. Okay, but for right now, just take that right arm, chop it, punch with your left hand, punch with your right hand. Okay, so let's review all that real fast. We just landed our last wheel kick. Let me get back in camera. Good. Your left knee's up, your right leg's down. Punch with your right arm. Punch with your left arm. Your right hand, circle, chop. Punch with your left arm to the front. Punch with your right arm to the front. Stand up, pull back, high block with your front hand, chop with your back hand. You do pivot when you do that. High block chop. Okay? Back leg front kick, set it in the front. Jump into your flying front kick. Set it down. Cross your hands, step left behind right, pull double knife hands down. Man, that was a lot of form we just covered. The form is basically done at that point. That is an immense amount of form, so let's go back and break that down a little bit, okay? We're going to put our left knee up and our right knee down. Punch right, punch left, chop right, punch left, punch right. So in my brain, I always think opposites. Right, left, chop, left, right. Okay? Pull back in, high block chop, back leg front with the right leg. Lift up the left, kick with the right again. So right leg does both kicks. Hop behind, double block up, double block down. Okay, we'll finish it out. Samurai set. That was a lot of form. Okay, so we're going to take our time now and kind of get a little bit of a breather and work on your self-defenses. Okay, number 18, number 19. Okay, 18 is the first one. I'm going to again have my back to you. Kind of doing it in class together. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. So we're going to work on number 18, that outside block. You're going to take your left foot and step back, block with the right hand. Okay, grab onto them with your right hand. Good. Take your left foot, step over and behind them. Take your arm, lift it up like you're flexing your muscle, and then you're pivoting your left foot as you push this left arm into their arm. So the person that punched, they were here. You blocked the outside of their arm. You took your elbow and you're hitting your forearm. You're hitting the outside of their elbow because it doesn't bend that way. Okay, so the motion should be, you should be grabbing onto this part. Good, just like that. And then from there, you stepped behind them. Good, and then you attacked their open, exposed elbow, which is rotated. So that's what this and then here. Very good. This is where our handy-to-handy noodle comes back into play. Good. If you're not anybody to punch you, but you can find a noodle or something straight, good, or long and hopefully like flexible. Okay, and so from here, again, I can block it, I can grab it, and then as I step behind, I can hit it. Good, and it won't hurt them because it's my noodle. It won't hurt me as well because it's soft. Boom. So again, it's an outside block. Good. Block. Grab. Lift. Step. Hit. And it rotates. Boom. Just like that. Okay, that's 18. Okay, number 19 now is your inside block. So ready? Block with your left hand. So inside means right hand in, left hand out. Drop down. Good. Punch with your right arm. Uppercut. Good. As I rise up, I throw that elbow up. Good. Elbow. I take that hand to my left side, and I chop on the side of their neck. And I take and grab the back of their collar, and I knee them in the stomach, and I set it back down. So that's basically all of number 19. There's a sweep that'll happen after that. Okay, but that part's kind of tricky to see. Okay, so now I'm going to mirror you for 19. Ready? Step back and block. Good. So your right leg is in the back, your left foot is in the front, blocking with your left hand. Okay, drop down, uppercut to the stomach, or the groin. Stand up as you throw that elbow. So I stand up and throw my elbow, boom, here. And then I chop the left side, my left side. I grab the back of their collar, and then I knee them in the stomach, boom, and then set them back down. And again, you'll end up sweeping them like you're kicking a soccer ball after that, but that part's kind of tricky. Okay, last time together. Step back and block. Drop down, uppercut, psh, sound effects included. Elbow, whoosh, chop, psh, ready, and knee, boom, put it back down. Good. Okay, next thing we're going to work on is your kick combination, okay, which is a wheel kick, setting it in the back into a step wheel kick. All right, so I'll show you, and then we'll break it down. So from here, it's wheel kick, step wheel kick. Both kicks landing in the back. Now let's break this down. Okay, so let's start with our favorite leg. Okay, so that's going to be your right leg in the back, just like this. So you do your wheel kick first, all right? So we will pivot. Good. As I pivot, just like in the form. Good. I will bring this leg around, kind of swinging it where you're going. Good. And then from there, so you'll point it back at the camera, swing it through, and then put it behind you. 1 and down. So it should land and reset in the same spot you kicked it from. Okay. So it's pivot, pivot, pivot both feet away. I stay pivoted on my front foot, on my left foot. I look over my shoulder, swing, pull it back where I got it. Now, like we talked about last week, very important, very crucial steps to no matter what, if it's wheel kick or step wheel kick, is making sure that your body leans away. You lean back as you throw this kick. A, to get it a little bit higher, okay, and B, because it is a defensive kick. Any kick that rotates backwards is basically a defensive kick, which means something's attacking you to the front, so I'm leaning back to get away from it. So have that thought process, have that in your mind when you're doing it. Okay, other very, very important thing, see what you're kicking, even if it's to the air. Just see wherever you're trying to place the kick. Locate that with your eyes before your leg comes up off the ground. Okay, don't put those backwards. Okay, because that's what I see with a lot of students that try to do a wheel kick, is they're in such a hurry to get the kick to happen, to try to get it to go fast, that they kick before their eyes see it. So it looks like this. You see how you saw my foot, and my foot saw you before my eyes did? It is very hard to confidently hit something if you can't see it. So make sure the first thing you do, you poke your eyes over your shoulder. So I'm looking at you guys before my legs left the ground. Now I can see it, so I can confidently swing it through the target and come back. So that's the wheel kick part. It lands where you got it. Now for the step wheel kick. So I'm kicking with the other leg, which is the whole purpose of a step wheel kick to begin with. The whole stepping part is just a quick step to switch your feet. So I take this back leg, step and turn, woo, and then spin, kick with my other leg. All right? So again, that's the purpose of your wheel. Your step wheel is just to switch feet real fast. So let's start right leg in the back, turn away from me, kick with your right leg, put it behind you. Take that same right leg, instead of turning around, this time step forward. You're doing what's called a hitch step, which is where you step, set it, and turn all at the same time. Look over your other shoulder this time. Kick with your other leg this time. So you're practicing both legs in this combination. Good. A little bit faster. Oh, sorry. Right leg in the back. Turn. Wheel. Set it in the back. Step wheel. Set it in the back. Little cues that are going to help you guys the more you do this are using your arms. Remembering you have arms and turning your body, using them to turn your trunk when you move into your kick. That'll make your kick go a little bit faster, so you have to be ready for that. So again, when you're here, when you pivot, you'll pivot that foot. You have arms, you will then pull your body in. Pull your arms in as you spin your leg. It's going to make you kick faster. Make sure you see where you're going. Set it in the back. And then as I step, hands are open, hands are up. Good. As I turn to do my step wheel, I pull again. As I pivot, put it back where I got it. Okay? So one more time on this side. Spin, wheel kick away from me. Wheel, set in the back. So now your right leg steps forward, cross that center line, pivot, wheel, put it back where you got it. At this point, the height will come with time, with good technique. At this point, if you're getting the motion, good, I'm a very happy camper. So if you're here and you're kicking even knee high, that's fine. Good, as long as you're getting the rotation, you're seeing what you're doing, you're going to get to land where you want it to. But I'm okay with that. The height will grow with time spent stretching, with confidence in your kick from doing it properly. So don't focus on doing a really fast kick or really high kick right now. I do want you to see what the kick ends like, so that's when I'll show you that way. But make sure when you're practicing it, stay within your means for right now. Okay, stay within your flexibility level and your balance level. If it has to be slower or lower, that's perfectly fine. That's how you get better, is by doing it to the best of your ability, not the best of somebody else's ability, best of your ability. And then focusing on doing it right every time. And then over time, you'll get more confident and more excited about it. It'll start to go up a little bit higher. It'll start to go up a little bit faster. Okay, but you have to work on the control portion of it first. If you're kicking it and maybe it's going high, but it's going so high you're losing control and you're really going outside your means, then it's going to be hard to keep that consistently. So again, maybe bring it down a little bit or slow it down a little bit so you can feel what's going on, so you can see what's going on. Good, and you can feel comfortable and excited about it. And then over time, doing it enough that way will make it start to feel better. And will naturally start to pick it up at your own speed, okay, which is the goal. Okay, we have time to get better. Let's just get better one step at a time. Okay, we worked on samurai set today. Worked on your balance kicks. Okay, we have our balance challenges of the week. Okay, we worked on your self-defenses and worked on our kick combinations. We had a very busy day. We're going to come back on Thursday and kind of work this similar things from a different light, from a different goal, and see how well we've done. Good. So happy practicing. Good work today. Michael Boylan, if you're in class, happy birthday, buddy. And feet together. Bow. Get some water, guys. You are dismissed. Hope to see you back at the sparring class at 4. Good. Sparring class is at 4.